In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect N8N to Google Calendar. By the end, you'll have a working Google Calendar connection inside N8N that can trigger workflows whenever something happens on your calendar. First, open your browser and go to N8N. If you're using the cloud version, sign into your workspace. If you're self-hosting, open your N8N URL, create a new blank workflow, so you're looking at an empty canvas. On the canvas, choose Add First Step. This opens the node selector where you pick what your workflow should connect to. In the search bar, type Google Calendar and select the Google Calendar node from the results. This is the official integration that lets N8N read from and react to your calendar. Inside the node settings, choose the trigger option. A trigger watches your calendar and starts the workflow automatically when matching changes occur, like when events are created or updated. This is perfect when you want actions to run the moment your calendar changes, rather than pulling data on a schedule. Next, find the credentials field that says which account to connect with and open the dropdown. If you've connected Google Calendar before, you could pick it here, but we'll set up a clean connection so everything is configured from scratch. Select Create New Credential. If prompted, you can give the credential a descriptive name so it's easy to recognize later. N8N will store this securely so you don't have to re-authenticate every time. Choose Sign In with Google. A Google window appears. Select the Google account that owns or can access the calendars you want to use. Review the permissions and allow access so N8N can read your calendar and trigger the workflow as needed. If you're on a work or school account, you might need your admin to approve the app first. That's normal for managed domains. When you return to N8N, confirm the new credential is selected and click Save. You should now see the node connected to your Google account. At this point, your workflow is linked to Google Calendar and ready to react to calendar activity. If you run into an error, double check that you allowed the requested permissions and that you're signed into the correct Google account. That's it. You opened N8N, added your first node, chose Google Calendar, set it to trigger, picked the credentials dropdown, created a new credential, signed in with Google, and saved. From here, you can add the next steps that should happen when your calendar changes, like sending a message, updating a task, or logging details in a spreadsheet. Keep your credential names organized for future reuse, and you're good to go.